Welcome to the FRL League. We're with Tier 4 on round 7 at Russia. So we're going on to the first qualifying. So we're just waiting for a few drivers to get out onto track. No one's come out at the moment. So we'll set up all the settings ready. So we'll just wait for the moment. We've got some drivers have started to come out. So it seems like they're all going to come out in one go with each other. So at the minute have no sound, so just give me a moment. Right, there we go. We have sound again. So let's get on to like we usually do, the first person who's leading. The first person who was out in its wild dog, that's Kobe on the Haas cart. Just getting ready on his out lap. Haven't started yet. So we know Kobe, he does obviously tier 4, and we know he does tier 3, as in the week Tuesdays they do tier 3, and I was actually a reserve driver and I got teamed up with Kobe, so he's had a bit of practice on this track already. So he's going to come around now to start his first lap to set one. So let's see how he does. Obviously he will get purple sector in every sector as he is leading. But from there we'll see with the other drivers who gets the purple sector, knowing that they are on a fast lap. We see in each qualifying, usually qualifying number 1, we know that that they literally not giving it their all. But it's quite interesting to see tier 4 because how many times in every single round at each time they're outdoing each other on their laps for qualifying. It is close racing with these lot. Very close racing between the Reynolds. Even though they are teammates, they do push it both to the limits. Obviously they are close in the points from each other. I'll get the points up now so everyone knows. But obviously at the minute it's a fight for first, because obviously we've got Leclerc winning in the points with 177 with Ruben, and that on the screen would be FRL Benz. He's got 161, so there's 16 points in it. So they have got quite far from third. Third is Kobe, who we're watching, which is just set a time, but Jamie Owen goes that little bit quicker. So let's move on to Kian. Kian's out. Doing a fast lap, there you go. That's Ruben, who's just set the fastest lap. That's the one we was just talking about, who is in second place in the points. But like we're saying, Kobe is third with 108. So he is quite a bit of a distance. It's more a fight for third and fourth, which they are. Kobe who's on 108, and then we got Marcy who's on 98. So not a lot in it, 10 points from it. So them two are going to be fighting out. But Kian is slowly coming up, but Jamie Owens only 2 points away from Kian. That's 5th and 6th. So Kian's on 78 while Jamie Owen's on 76. Darren's on 74, but he's not here tonight, so he's going to lose out on some points and not be as close. So when you look at the points, we are close in twos basically. First, second are basically very close to each other, and then we've got third and fourth, which is close. Fifth and sixth are close, and then from eighth he's kind of in the middle, quite safe. Got 10th and 11th, which is Julian, which is not here, and 11th is Craig Millsy Gaming. They're on the same point as 32. So is Pedo, which Pedbo 89. He is on 32 points. So three of them's on 32 points. So Craig and Ped will be going it out, which we know Ped is Peter. So Craig and Peter, which they at the minute are 5th and 6th, so they're going to be fighting out. They're on the same points as each other. So on team wise, we've got the Reynolds, which are just dominating the whole round. They're on 338 points. Second is Haas with 169. So that's how much of a difference I think Reynolds have got this in the bag, really. But you never know what happens. Then we've got Ferrari, which is not that far behind Haas. We're on 134. And Alfa Romeo, which is on 122. Alfa Tauri are on 113 and Williams on 98. Mercedes on 90 and McLaren on 67. Red Bull's on 60, and we got Racing Point, which only got 4 points. So Racing Point ain't really doing good this one, which that is me, Moody, and SFC Gaz, which is not here tonight, but he's on 0 points. So it's only Moody which has basically got the points for the team, but it's only 4, so it's not a lot. So we're seeing some drivers retiring, obviously happy with their lap to get through for qualifying number 2. So we're only going to have one dropout, and at the minute it looks like it's Callum, but Callum is out. So let's have a quick look at Callum, see where he is. He's coming around the last 2 bends, see what lap he's going to get. It looks quite good, to be fair. That's really good. That's 136, so it's not quick, but at the minute it's put him in a safe spot. That's what it's all about at the minute. So we've got F1 Podge, which is out on a lap, but it's invalid. So, and we've got 2 what's on the out lap. So we'll stay with Peter for the moment, because Peter is Callum's teammate, so they're 8th and 9th. We know Peter's fighting with Craig, and he's on a lap. Don't know if it's quicker, but we'll see. It looks strong at the moment, and it looks like it's going to be a 133.4. So that moves him up into 6th in front of Craig. Kian not doing as good. He's coming into the pits now. He's invalid his lap. This track is a bit of a nightmare for invalid laps. So we're going to stay with Scott Moody. He's on his fast lap, so it'll be his first lap on the fast. So we'll stay with him for the moment and see what he can do. Like I was saying, this track is quite. Like I was racing here Tuesday, and a slight. Even 2 wheels are past the white line. It's quite harsh on here, on this game. So on this track as well. So quite a few times I was invalidating my lap. I got to qualifying 2, but not 3. Didn't quite make it. But tonight it's about these. So we've got the top 3, which are retired. They're obviously really comfortable of their laps. So Scott Moody now coming round for the last 3 bends, the chicane and the 2 right turns, 90-degree right turns. So far still ain't invalid his lap. He's in the 130s, so he's going to be 132, so he moves up to 5th. That's quite a good lap for Scott Moody. So now that has put him safe. At the moment, Scott, who hasn't set a lap, same with Podge and so same with Marcy, who hasn't set a lap, and a new one which is Brogan Morris. So we'll just call him Morris for this one, and we'll find out if that's his real name for the next week if he joins us. He's taking John News' seat in the Mercedes. So he's out on a fast lap, but it is invalid, so he's not going to get a lap. So we got Marcy, who is on a fast lap. Can he just set a time basically? Set it so he's free. So they're going to come round. So the last two bends. What lap is he going to get? And he moves up into 7th, so he is safe now. So what about Morris? Who's we've got Steve who's a bit closer to the line. So let's see what Steve can do. He has not invalid his lap. So he comes through the chicane part, which I find with that chicane part, it is quite twitchy on the back end. Peter's just retired. Obviously he feels he's comfortable setting that lap, and that will do till qualifying 2. And Steve goes 8th, so Steve gets quite a good lap in. Callum's coming out again on another out lap. And we got PB. So Podge now, quite a few is retiring. Basically everyone has made it through. PB is not going to go through as he has retired and not set a lap. So everyone's going to go through. So we'll see what Podge does. He's coming to the last 2 bends. Which don't look like it's going to be a good one. He slows right down. But he just only needs to set a lap and he's through. Actually didn't set a lap. So he's going to have to go round again. So we've got Callum at the moment. I think that's going past either Kean or Morris. Right, it must have been Morris, because Kean's on a fast lap. Callum goes a little bit quicker. Let's see what Kean does. Kean goes quicker and he goes up to 8th. see what Podge does. It seems like it's going quicker. So it doesn't look like he's invalid, which is a good thing. And he goes O-line and sets the time, so he is safe, that everyone's safe. So 2 minutes left, and Callum spins. No, Callum's not going to come in the pits. It's not good, he's going to be wasting them tyres, which you don't really need to waste them. Okay, it's going to come into the pits. So we've got Morris on that lap, so he wants to do another lap. Don't think he's going to make it though. 20 seconds left. Ten seconds. No, he's not going to make it. Oh, it's going to let him do a lap, it looks like. So Callum's in the pits, everyone else is in the pits, so it is literally down to Morris. Oh, it's invalid his lap, so that's him done. That will be the end of qualifying one. Right, so that's qualifying number one over and done with. So the only one what it's not going to go through is PB. As we've seen in previous, he just don't like to do qualifying. Quite a few retired, finished. Instance speeding in the pits, that was Morris. Got a warning. So Steve, so did Craig. So qualifying number 2, the sun is still out. Who's going to come out of the pits first? Oh, we have JJ who has joined. So he will be starting at the back with PB. Just missed out on qualifying number 1. So quite a few are coming out onto the track. So the first one is Scott. Not Scott Moody, but Scott. But with Kobe just behind him, Wild Dog. And we only have 4 people what's gone for the mediums for the start of this one. So Morris, Peter, and Leclerc, and Ruben. Which don't surprise me for Ruben and Leclerc. Oh, JJ has just left. So we'll quickly send him some invites while they're doing out lap quickly. Just in case he got disconnected. So Scott's going to come round to start his first lap. Everyone is out of the pits apart from one, and that is Scott Moody, who's still sitting in the pits. Track quite full of drivers, but they are look like quite spread out a bit, so that's a good thing. It's quite unusual to see Ruben out so soon. He likes leaving it last minute and trying to whack a lap in the last moment. So Scott halfway through, set the first lap. We will see what the lap will be. So for the chicane part, last two 90-degree bends. And he will set a lap of 1:34, but Kobe sets one at 1:32.1. So a quick lap for him. And watch Kian. Kian's going to be the last one to set a lap. So we got Podge, Steve, and Jamie Owens just set laps in. No one's beat Kobe at the minute. Callum 1:36.6, not good. Ruben did not set a lap, he obviously invalid. But we'll go back to Kian. Kian is meant to be the last one to set a lap. Obviously the others have invalid their laps. So Kobe is still the fastest one out there on the softs. Leclerc goes fourth, so not as quick for him. So he comes around and he's going to do a 132.6. So that puts him into 5th. So we'll go on to Ruben and see what this is invalid for him. So he will be saving these for the last lap, putting everything down so his battery's fully charged, his ERS, and so that's why it's on 0 to let it charge. He's just turned it on, so he's going to get ready. So he's probably put his fuel mixture on max as well, so he's going to get ready for a fast lap. So let's see what Ruben can do with his fast lap. So it starts here. Marcy knocks Kobe off with a 131.8. Let's see if Kobe gets a purple sector, then we know he's on the fastest lap going. Not Kobe, Ruben, sorry. It's not purple, but it's... No, I thought it was going to go green, but it's not. It's just because the yellow flag's just out. So it's not going the quickest at the moment. So someone moving out of the way. It might be Kian or Morris. And he goes through to finish sector 2 off. And it's not a purple sector. So I can't see him getting the fastest lap. He's on the mediums though. So he just needs to make sure they're in the top 10. And it'll be down to the last qualifying, that's where they will start. So he goes 7th with around 33.2. Don't know, that could still be a bit dangerous. But at the minute, who we are in the danger part is Podge, which is in the pits. We've got Craig, which is in the pits. Callum, which is coming out of the pits. Matteo, which is on a fast lap, so we'll stay with Matteo, and Scott Moody's on a fast lap as well. But he's only just gone over the line to start, so we'll stay with Matteo in the Ferrari and see how well he does. Well, he gets a purple sector 1, so he's got the quickest so far. But it don't mean nothing if you get a purple sector 1, you've still got to do a good lap on all the rest. We will see what he gets in sector 2 after the straight. So he enters the long straight part, a bit bendy but nothing where you can let off, stay flat out. And he gets a purple sector 2, so it's looking good for Matteo at the minute in the Ferrari. What is he going to get? Is he going to get the 131s low or 130s high? Because he'll be the first one into the 130s. So he's going to come up. Someone's getting out of his way. They're coming into the pits. He comes around and he sets 2nd place. So the last sector he lost out of the time. So have a quick look at see where Scott Moody's going to come. He's got the last 2 bends. Hasn't invalid his lap yet. And he goes 3rd, so everyone getting pushed down. So now in the danger is Morris, Scott, then we've got Podge, Craig, and then Callum, which are all in the danger zone. Matteo's invalid this lap, so it's going to be a no for him. We'll go on board Callum. Don't know if he's going quick or not. So we'll see when he hits sector 1 if he's going quicker than his time in the top right. So he goes over the line for sector 1 and he is going quicker than his previous lap. It's not the quickest to be up in the top, but he is going quicker at the moment. So going on to the long straight. DRS is open. Oh, he hits that wall. Don't know if it's affected him, but he has gone really wide. It looks like he's going to come into the pits. Oh, maybe not. He overshot that one. So he's come into the pits. Craig's on a lap. See what Craig can do. We've got Ruben what's come out for a lap. So he's coming out on the softs now. So is Leclerc. So we'll soon see them doing fast laps. Craig in the other Ferrari is not going quicker than his time, so it's not good. He needs to be in the 133s, 0.8 and lower to get into that 10th spot. Peter could be in danger here. Depends on the others. So he didn't go quicker. So let's go on to Podge for the moment, see what he can do. Last two bends, 90-degree bends to the finishing line. Goes a little bit quicker, but still not enough. See what Scott can do. Scott's invalid his lap. So let's go on to Ruben. Leclerc is just out in front. I did Leclerc first. He's going 0.3 quicker, which that might just move him up into 5th, but or maybe 4th, but nothing further, I don't think. Unless, I know he's invalid his lap, so it's not going to count. So let's look at Ruben. Going quick. 131.3, he has gone the fastest so far. So well done to Ruben. So Peter's out on an out lap. So it looks like Callum is definitely going to be knocked out. See what Craig's doing. It's going faster. It's not enough though. So he really needs to start pushing. Because he needs to be in them 133s. So he needs to knock off like nearly 2 seconds. Well, he's lost a load of time there because now it's 0.7, so not good. He's heard the lock-up as well from his front tyres. I think it was more on his left, or a bit twitchy on the back end on that. So he comes in, we're going to look at Leclerc. So we know Craig has not done it anymore. What has Leclerc done? Oh, he goes off. So he's not going to set a quick lap. That's him done. We have Scott still out. Hodge is still out and he's not going quick. It's saying he won't unless he's going to miraculously go very quick on this last bit. Well, it goes 0.3, but it's still not enough. What can Morris do? He's going quicker, which will put him up. But Peter is out as well. He comes around for the last bend. And he goes into 9th place. Knocks Peter off, so where can Peter go? He's going quicker. Is it going to be enough though? He needs to be in basically the 132s. Or the 133 dead. So he comes up to the last 2 corners. Comes around. And he sets, and he does. He goes 8th. So that has knocked Steve off. So he just saves himself. And that is it. That's everyone. Everyone's done. So the ones that will be knocked out will be Steve, Podge, Scott, Millsy going in, which is Craig and Callum. So there we go, there's the 10 what will be going through to qualifying. The Mercedes are not really doing well in this one. 9th for 10th. But we see Ruben doing very well at the moment. So is Marcy and so is Matteo. Scott's doing good. Kobe, I'm sure he can do better. He might be saving these for it. So qualifying number 3. Who's going to make the first one out? We know usually Kobe's usually first one out usually. There goes Kobe. I think he is. Only just. I think basically all of them nearly coming out. So, while they're out on their fast lap. So is Kobe going to let, that's either the Leclerc, no it's Ruben. So to get and let Ruben go past, or is Ruben just going to back off. It could ruin his lap. Being that close. So Kobe lets him pass. So Ruben's going to set the first lap. What lap is he going to do? Marcy is also just behind them as well. Obviously, purple set to 1, obviously he's leading the pack. Well, Kobe's falling right behind, so obviously this ain't Kobe's lap at all. Let's get the information up. So Ruben is going to come around to set the first lap, and he makes it quite a challenge, 1:31.2. That is a very quick lap. Let's have a look at that. See what he can do. And he's going to get a 1:31.1, so it pushes Ruben off pole position. Peter comes in with a 1:32.1. Kieran's on the mediums, which is quite shocking because usually it's qualifying 2. Whatever they set their first lap on is what tyre is the tyre they have to use at the start of the race. So yeah, it's quite. So more people setting times. So we've got Morris, we've got Scott Moody who set a time. Jamie's going to set a time. Marcy obviously didn't get a good time. So we'll go with Marcy at the moment. Oh, he goes a bit twitchy there. That's probably not to go. Oh, he goes twitchy again. It's obviously not going to be a good lap. That's Ruben in the pits. So he goes 4th, even though it weren't a great lap. Kieran's on his way out. Kobe goes 5th. That's Jamie Owen who goes 3rd in the 1:31s. So we'll stay with Kieran at the minute because Kieran has still need to set a lap. He's got to do his out lap, but we'll see what he does. He's getting ready. So he's letting Marcy through. Quite shocked that he's on a medium tyre. The only one was on a medium tyre. He comes up, goes around the last two bends. He goes over the line to start his fast lap. What is he going to get? Quite a few in the pit, so he's got a nice open track apart from one coming out. Hopefully he would have noticed him, which he has. So what is he going to get? That was Matteo that he went past. Well, Keaton's got a first purple sector, which is really good for medium tyres as well. So he is going quickest at the moment. So what's he going to get for sector 2? So it doesn't come up purple or nothing. So not many to go now. So around one more bend, and his time will be 1:33.7. It's not a good time when everyone else is doing the 1:31s, 1:32s. He really needs to push it. But Matteo now starting on a fast lap. So Matteo gets a purple sector 1. Just looking good. So he comes around. I think that was Kian, make sure. Or it might have been Morris. Make sure he was not in the way. Like that was Kian. So he gets a... Well, nothing comes up on that. Oh, he goes a bit twitchy there, so it's not going to be a good lap. And last corner, and he's going to go. He goes up to 4th, so it's quite good. Kian's in last at the minute. So, Leclerc has gone the fastest. I've just noticed. Matteo's gone second. So Leclerc does the 130, so he's the only one who has. We'll see what Ruben can do. Ruben is not going to go for it. So it looks like that's the top three. Peter's going quicker. Kobe's going fifth. He thinks he's got a fast lap. And he does, he goes to fourth. Knocks his Jamie, Owen and Kobe down. Marcy is going to come round. Marcy's the only one left, he ain't gone in pits. Marcy goes fifth, so he pushes Jamie Owen and Kobe down even more. So the only one is Matteo. But that will be the grid order. So we'll just wait for now for the race to start. But Leclerc does win the podium, the pole position. Matteo will go second. Alright, so race time. So formation lap. These are the options what they could be going on. Let's get everything up and ready to go. So all warming up the tyres, apart from Leclerc. So people are leaving, so let's quickly get some people in, just make sure. There we go, just getting some invites in. We've got 3 what's already disqualified from the formation lap. So obviously something happened there. So I don't know what happened with these two, but they're down. Kian's just been disqualified as well. Yes, PB got disconnected, so he's not long just joined. That's why he was ghosting on the screen. Still ghosting, so he hasn't taken control of his car yet. So I don't know what's happening with JJ, and obviously PB is not there, so I don't know what's happening with JJ. But all the rest are lining up. Here they come. So it's time for a race time. The lights are on. Some are ghosted for some reason. And away they go. The lights out, racing starting, so Ruben gets a good start. He is behind Leclerc, he's side by side with Matteo. That is a big crash in the background. That looks like that's two Mercedes out. That's, yep. One of them has got completely wrecked. Racing Point, Scott Moody got involved, and so did Kian. They have not got wings, so we already are under a safety car. So that was a huge crash, which we just saw in the background. Ruben moves up in second, so he's gained a place. Let's have a quick look at the tyres, who's on what. So we've got Craig, what's on mediums, and PB, which is on mediums. Everyone else is on softs. So Callum's moved up 5 places. JJ's gone up 4. But that's the biggest one. So is Podge. Podge moves up 4. Scott Moody's moved down to 8th because of that crash, and so is Kieran, which moved down to 5th. Sorry, gone down 8 places into 16th, and Kieran's gone down 5 places, which is gone to 15th. So, safety car is out, it's just waiting around the corner for these to catch up. On board with Ruben at the moment, as these two are fighting in the points. Load of them pits. Here we have Peter, what's in the pits. So is Podge. So is Steve, so is Callum. Callum's in the pits as well. Changing the front wing. Don't know what happened there, going kind of pitched. Morris is out from that big crash. So all behind the safety car at the moment. So Callum's got a penalty. have a look at the penalties at the minute. Cam's got a 10, Scott's got a 10, Jamie Owen's got a 5, and Craig's got a 5. Loads of changes. The biggest one is PB, which has gone up to 7 places up to 9th, and he is on the mediums. So we'll see how many laps the safety car is out for. The lights are still on, so it's not coming in this lap. Mateo losing a spot. RC gaining one. So does Kobe gain some. Scott's just been given a penalty for contact. Don't know if that's done anything to his wing, which it hasn't. Callum's just been given a 5 seconds. So lights are still on the safety car. Leclerc's internet's not that great, so that noise you are wondering is actually him. There we go, it's sorted itself out. So what can Ruben do? Could he get the move done after the safety car comes in? Obviously he can't overtake Leclerc to the line. Safety car is in this lap. Leclerc will start holding them up. It's up to him, he's warming his tyres up. But it's a bit hard from behind because you don't know when the jump's going to happen. So Ruben's getting ready. Still warming his tyres up. But he's going to go for it now. So Leclerc gets a good jump start. Mateo now challenging Ruben for the start. So Ruben obviously was not ready for the start. Mateo was. But he doesn't quite get the move done. So the chase is on. Thing is, Ruben don't really want to challenge Mateo. He would rather chase Leclerc and challenge him for the points, as he needs them points. And some more into the pits. Steve back in the pits, coming out. Callum coming out of the pits. Oh, and that was Kobe what just clipped the wall. Now he's got a damaged front wing. Don't know what happened. Craig now getting challenged by Peter. Peter goes round the outside of him, gets the move done. Craig now got slipstream on Peter. They're going into the bend. Oh, I know that's a hard one there. So he does get the move done. So Peter trying to make his way back up. Kobe's coming into the pits now. So Ruben getting away from Matteo, not fully, but he is getting away. But Leclerc is getting away slowly. So it might be down to the pits. Ruben catching him a bit. Oh, and that's something what's happened to Craig. So Craig is out. Let's have a look, see who we can go on to see who's going to get the view first. I think it's going to be... Will we see his car? Yes it is, it's right there. So something's obviously happened to Craig. Not good for Craig. Looks like he's gone into that wall, which is called another safety car. So second safety car already. So 15 cars left out of 17. 2 crashes, which is called safety cars. For both. Leclerc has come in. Which now it means Ruben's going to have to stay on these tyres. So Leclerc has gone down to 6th, and I have no idea what's just happened to Ruben, but his car has just retired. That is not good. Not good whatsoever. So I don't know what happened to Ruben because he was going to be leading. I don't know if I'm going to be able to invite him back. I don't know if it's too late. Because his car completely retired. Don't think I'm going to be able to. That is not going to be good for the points. Oh, Jamie Addy has just literally just been disqualified. I think that was like basically for passing the safety car. This is not looking good. So I don't know what's going on with Kian and Peter, but keep changing. So Jamie Owen gets disqualified, even though he was going into the pit, so that was a bit silly really. And we've got Ruben. I don't know what's happened to Ruben. I have no idea. So we've lost quite a few at the moment. Safety car is coming in. Kian is in charge of the pack. Got the whole pack. And he literally, Kian has held the whole pack up. I don't think he's done any favours for himself, because Leclerc is coming through thick and quick. Oh, Kian goes off the track, so Matteo is leading now. Peter has just got past him. So the fight is on. Leclerc has got to be very careful. He might be on the freshest tyre, apart from Marcy, but Matteo leading this race with the Ferrari. Leclerc, who was in pole position for the beginning of the race, is trying to get past. Oh, someone had just tapped him. Oh, and that looked like that was Kian. Kian dropping down absolutely fast. Don't know what happened. That's not good for Kian. Is he going to go into the pits? It looks like he will be. Callum's up to 10th. Steve's in 8th. JJ's 7th. So look at this. So PB and JJ has gone up 10 places. Callum's gone up 5. Toe, who's leading. Callum's got a 16-second penalty. So 2 are on hard, so they're looking at the end of the race. So Kobe just gets a 3-second penalty for cutting the corner. Leclerc's struggling to get past Marcy. Marcy's not making it easy for him at all. Both on the same tyres. Been on them at the same time as well. But he's literally not making this easy to get past. So while the others are running away, like Matteo's on the same tyres as them. Only got one what's on softs, and that's Callum. Sector 1 flag, so something's obviously happened to Steve. I've lost the back end. So Matteo leading this race, and I think that's Leclerc who's just literally just got past Marcy. So he's finally got past, but he's still got another challenger to get past. Oh, that's Marcy. That's not good. I think he's just lost his whole front wing. He has. So he's going to lose a lot of time to try and get back to that pit. So he's going to have to pit. It's a virtual safety car. Which is quite surprising. Just from Marcy. So Matteo leading. Peter's second. Leclerc's third. Kobe fourth. Peter's been on them tyres for 8 laps now. BB gets a drive through for speeding under virtual safety car, and it is green again, and they're off. So Peter holding Leclerc back. Matteo still got a nice gap. So no DRS till 3 laps have been done. Leclerc is going to try around the outside of Peter, and he does make it happen. So Leclerc has moved up into second. Now he will be on the chase for Matteo. Time is, oh, that's Peter. Peter has crashed. Leclerc gets a penalty. So he has damaged his wing. So 3 seconds apart, there you are. Kobe trying to catch up. JJ doing very well on them hards. He's catching Peter, but Peter has got a broken wing now. So it's PB. So that's good for the Haas to get some points. So Peter letting JJ pass, there's no point challenging him with that broken wing. Leclerc gets the fastest lap. So Peter comes in and so does PB. PB comes in, even though he's on hard tyres. I was not expecting that. Callum's up into ninth. Up into 7th now. It's on super sauce, but he has been on the tyres for quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to look up the inside, not quite. He is trying to find his way past Podge for that 6th place. Podge has been on them tyres for 10 laps. So PB went into the pits, came up out on the same tyres. Well, newer hard, but not as many laps done. Yeah, don't know what's going on there. Don't know what he's got planned. So Callum trying to do Podge. Callum's getting a good line. He's on the inside and he gets the move done. So he moves up into 6th place. Oh, Callum goes a bit twitchy there. Podge is obviously going to have a better line than him. Callum's got his battery on. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Podge gets past. Callum goes up the inside. He late brakes. And he does get the move done again. So he takes that back. He got that inside just before Podge tries to cut him back off. But obviously Podge just didn't see him. But it could have ended up worse, but it never did. So Callum now up into 6th and making a bit of a gap between Podge. The next close battle was Scott and JJ. Scott trying to challenge JJ. JJ are on hard. No, just thinking about it, PB is still on the same tyre, so unless he was the one who had the drive-through penalty. So he was serving it now, getting it out of the way. Because I think you have 3 laps before you have to serve it after safety car. Scott still chasing down JJ. Leclerc's chasing down Matteo, which has got it just under 2 seconds now. We will probably be seeing these pitting again. Callum gets a 3-second penalty, which now is on 25. It's not really doing good at the moment in the season, which we did see him and John always at the top. Don't know if it's just he's just not getting the luck. Got Leclerc now under a second. So he is getting very close to Matteo. He's under a second, nope. I think time they get to the next DRS day, he will be in it. Scobie is in third, which is on the podium, which is good. The Partridge gone into the pits for softs. Callum's going to have to pit soon, I thought. So Leclerc now right on the back of Matteo. Half a second. He's got that DRS. What can he do? He's gonna go up. Oh no, he looks up the inside, but doesn't take the challenge. So this is going to be the battle. I don't think Matteo is going to let that first place go that easy. Literally 0.2. Get that DRS, but is he going to be able to get the move done here? He looks up the inside, goes up the inside. Yeah, it looks like he has. He's got the move done. But I don't think Matteo is going to let that go that easy. He is on him. Is Matteo going to take it back down the straight? Not quite down straight, he loses quite a lot of time there. But he gains it back. He is really putting a fight on with Leclerc. So we'll probably look at Marseille because he is challenging. So Marty moves that into 10th. Matteo drops back quite a bit. It's in DRS. I think Leclerc is slowly getting away now. So let's move to Scott. So he's on the back of Steve. And this is for 8th place battle. Marcy going to be joining to make it a three-way battle for 8th. Which he might get the job. done because he's on softs. So he might be able to get him past both, but here comes DRS for him. For Scott Moody and Marcy. So Scott Moody gets the move done. Marcy now up on the inside of Steve, so he gets the move done. So now Marcy will be chasing down Scott Moody. I think Scott Moody is actually getting away a bit. Point 7. Leclerc is obviously pulling away from the toe because it's over a second now. Don't know how much laps these tyres can do, the mediums. Callum's into last. He's behind Podge again. I'm going to be in DRS soon. Podge ain't really got much of a problem if Callum gets past because of the penalties. Lose time there, Callum. Oh, it's over a second, so it's not going to be good for the DRS son. Scott on JJ. Can you get the move done? Not quite. So this is it's a close battle there. And same with Kian and Marcy. Well, it looks like a three-way battle. Yeah. So Kian trying to make up places. So what's so put away from Kian. But I think Marcy's finding it a bit hard to get past Scott Moody. Leclerc's gone down a place. So I wonder if he made a mistake, because that makes Matteo back in the lead. Kobe now could nearly pit, really. How far in front he is. He could pit, come out, still be in third, and could try and go for a fastest lap. Fastest lap so far is Leclerc with a 1:35, which we know he can. Kobe can do 1:32s on softs, obviously when the fuel's nearly running out. So Steve's now in last, obviously he went into the pits. So the leaders are going to be coming up to some back markers. Rogers in the pits. And pod the tyres. Oh, Leclerc goes up the inside of Matteo. That was a good move from Leclerc. Didn't think he was going to do it yet, but he done it. Can Matteo try and challenge him and get that back? He's really so close to him. He looks up the inside. He tucks back in behind. He is so close. If he stays this close on the next DRS, Matteo might be able to do something. I will back marker getting away. I know they'll ghost out, but the ghost does put some people off. So here comes DRS. What can Matteo do? He ain't really got much battery life as well, so he ain't gaining much. He might be able to do something on the straight if he stays this close. Kobe really far in front from JJ. He could definitely come in for softs and try and do a fast lap. So Matteo has DRS, but so is Leclerc because of the back marker. Matteo trying to hold on for dear life. There's not many laps left, there's 3 laps left. .25 seconds in front in third out. Scott's a second. Marcy still ain't got past Scott Moody. Kearns on the hards. This either go to the line. If Leclerc makes a mistake again, Matteo could have this. He will get DRS just. It's a bit weird that he had DRS and he had the battery on. I know he didn't get much, but he still had some. And he just couldn't gain on Leclerc. Now he is on the back again. Leclerc not much battery. This could be a close finish. Scott's on the back of JJ. DRS, he looks around the outside and he goes up the inside, he gets the move done, he's got past JJ, so he takes fourth. Kobe with 30 seconds in front now. So it looks like Leclerc is going to take the fastest lap. So Leclerc puts the battery on. So does Matteo. He's catching. What's the penalties? Let's have a look. 3 and 3, so it's even. So whoever finishes in front of each other is basically, that's where it will be. Oh, Matteo making mistakes now. Leclerc is getting away. Could Leclerc take this win? Or can Matteo do something to get out? He is trying. I don't think he's going to be in DRS this time, so it's going to ruin his chance. Especially now they have started on the last lap. No DRS. So he gains on Leclerc there, on that part. JJ into 5th. Everyone quite spread it out. The closest battle is for first on the last lap. Who's going to take it? Fuel is flashing, he's in DRS. He's catching quick. There he goes, a bit twitchy there. Don't think he's quite done it. I think Leclerc is going to take the win unless he's going to do last lunge. Which he don't. Leclerc takes the win. Matteo takes second. Wild Dog, it looks like he's going to come into third. Scott looks like he might come in, or he might not. I think JJ's going to take 5th off him, 4th off him. So coming around the last 2 bends. So at the minute Scott will be 4th, but JJ moves up to 4th. Peter moves up to 4th because of penalties. Marcy is now fighting it out with Scott Moody, which he's finally got past Scott Moody. Both on the same penalties, so Marcy goes 7th, Scott Moody 8th. Keaton looks like he just takes the 9th, he's going to. Oh, time's going down. He's 9th at the minute, and he's done it. So that is it. Leclerc takes the win. Don't know what happened. JJ gets driver of the day again. So Leclerc takes the win. Mateo tried his best. And he gets the fastest lap. Mateo gets 2nd, 3rd is Wild Dog, Peter takes 4th, 5th is JJ, 6th is Scott, Marcy is in 7th, Scott Moody in 8th, 9th is PB, Kean is 10th, 11th is Steve, 12th is Canopy Callum, and Podge takes... No, Podge did not finish, so didn't Ruben, they both retired. Craig crashed out. Morris crashed out, and so Jamie Owen got a disqualification. So my name is Kieran. I'll see if not we've got time again, but hopefully he'll be back soon. It's all down to his work at the moment. We will see you next week on Sunday, and we are going to be at, have a quick look for you on the calendar. We're going to be in Australia. So till next week, have a good night, and we'll see you soon.